that's it.
Man.
That's it. Okay.
No, I take it back on the heal bot. Actually, a priest could use their little Akanai thing and turn it into damage, like they did with the Chow.
Yeah, you can
That's
put
about the only one.
the heal bot with Akanai, but it's like I don't know. It's situational combo, and it's 6/6 not super easy to die too.
Yeah.
How many legs? How many legs I get? Three, four? I got three.
Uh,
I think I got three.
Look like you got a lot of epics though.
Even Mini Booz is watching.
Okay, five. I got five heal bots. Five heal bots. Okay, let's see how many of those shield bears I get. I got nine. Nine shield bearers. Nine. That's freaking ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. That's nine rares. That's 20%, almost 20% of my packs were shield bearers. Ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna.
Oh, there's something that I got like over 9. I had like 10 or 11 of. But look at that dust. You can get disenchant extra cards.
Yeah, I got a lot of dust
You've
because
been saving that, haven't you?
I got a lot of dust because I play a lot of arena. But there's no reason for me to disenchant all because it's not like I'm gonna use the dust and Blizzard could like drop a nerf at any time and then I just disenchant the cards that they nerf, right? So, no real reason for me to disenchant. So,
I can't hear Booz on Mumble.
He's not keying up. He's answering on stream.
Oh.
uh, yeah, I think we're gonna do an arena run. Um, this would be my first one for the old gods. So, I'm not sure what I feel like playing, but I feel like I should play Shaman just to see what all the hype is about. Oh, I hear a music, so someone did something. I actually don't have a Cthulhu deck, or actually I don't have any standard decks right now. Thanks Horak for following, appreciate it, man. Uh, yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna, yeah, let's do a draft and then we'll go through some games. I'm gonna try the new Hearth Arena app just to see what how badly my choices deviate from their choices. Just one sec here. Hearth Arena. Should be fun. Last month is a really good month for me. Um, I did 7 12 win runs out of 39 total runs. Like it's over 20% of my runs end in 12. So it's really strong month for me. Um, Hopefully, changes won't be too different because I think there might be a bit of a learning curve. Um, Oh, actually, I need to restart Hearthstone real quick here. Sorry, guys. Something wrong with the overlay, but
Find a seat if you can.
okay. Didn't get very good classes here. So you guys get to see me flounder around with one of these ones. Um, I don't like Priest. I don't think Priest got any better after the expansion, especially not in Arena. Warlock I thought was pretty decent before the expansion. I think with the expansion it did not get any stronger because Dark Peddler doesn't get the Arena bonus anymore, and Dark Peddler is just so good. So um, I think it's either the same power level or even worse. Um, Probably gonna pick Warrior actually. They got a lot of really good um, cards this expansion. Good common cards. A lot of the new ping cards. That's something they're lacking. I actually don't play Warrior very often, so this should be interesting. So I'm gonna pick Warrior here.
None are stronger than I.
Can you guys see this overlay? Because it shows up overlay on my screen. I don't know if the overlay shows up on Twitch. Sorry, I'm just gonna wait till the stream catches up to see if the overlay shows up. Oh, it does. Thank you, Horak. Okay, so D3 picks. Defender for me has the most value. Siege Engine's okay. It's 5/5 for 5. It's always a good card, but I think Defender is clearly the best card. So I'm going to agree with Hearthstone here. It's going to be Execute. Yep, Execute. These other two cards are garbage. Removal is always premium for any class, especially Warrior. Okay, so this card's garbage, so I'm not even going to consider that. It's between these two cards, a big guy or a charge minion. Um, I like the big guy here, um, just because can trade a bit better. And this is only pretty much used as a finisher anyways. I think it's early enough that we don't have to give the finisher or reach too much value. So I'm just going to pick the better card here, which is Ventrico. I don't like charge, so it's between these two cards. Hearthstone is saying Ancient Brewmaster. I think that's okay. Uh, I think the Axe Flinger is actually pretty decent, and actually does some value. Like at the minimum it'll do is 2 damage, because uh, you have to kill it, so you do minimum 2 damage. But for 2/5 it's pretty weak for a 4-drop. Um, I think it's still early, so we're just gonna still keep picking the better card, and the better card here is gonna be the 5/4. Wow. uh, Two really, like all three of them are really bad. Situationally, like obviously, like the taunt will have more value. Um, there's not combo deck, so you don't need Wisp. And 1/4 Wind Fury is basically like throwing a card in the garbage can. So I'm just gonna take the Footman, just to you never know, like YOLO taunt, right? So wow, Bog Creeper. This is a nice card. It's also up against two other decent cards. Um, but Bog Keeper is just ridiculous. 6/8 taunt for 7. Like, yeah, that's unreal. It's still early in the draft, so we don't have too many curve considerations. So we're still picking the best card right now. Um, yeah, and it's gonna be Bog Creeper here. Really good card. Mortal Strike or Upgrade. I like Mortal Strike just because it's some reach, additional damage, but it's kind of expensive, and the 6 damage is situational. Upgrade's okay, but we don't have a weapon right now, so I don't value it too high. Uh, Even Emperor Cobra is actually pretty good since it acts as hard removal. Actually, I like Emperor Cobra here. We don't have any 3 drops, and it's hard removal. So I'm going to take the Emperor Cobra here. Yeah, I think the Cobra is the right play. Yep. Probably the Taunt or the Charger. Yeah, Taunt or the Charger. What is it saying? It's saying that the Charger is better. I know the deck list got... No, I know this tier guide list just got updated. Um, but I know there's some discrepancies right now. I don't know if this is one of them. Both of these are pretty close. It's whether I want a 6-5 Taunt or a 3-1 Charger. So I think we can go without the 6-5 Taunt. Our guys are pretty big already. I think the Charger, we can use it as removal too. So, and removal is always good, especially for, well, for any class, but for Warrior especially too, since I don't have any weapons. What the fuck? I need weapons. First mate, yum yum. Yeah, this card's really good. This card's so good. How did they print this? How did they print this? This card's crap. This card's not super good. Below average. But obvious pick here, first mate. This card's garbage. So it's between these two. Demolisher or Young Priestess. Really? It's saying Young Priestess because it gives the most value. And it's, I guess it's a 1-drop. I guess Demolisher is kind of crappy too. I don't like picking Demolisher like almost ever. I guess Young Priest, at least it's a 1-drop. Wow, 3 really good, 3 actually very decent cards here. Um, Hearthstone still going with first mate. Uh, the problem is I don't have any good 3-drops. Don't have any good 3-drops that I can play unconditionally. So it's going to be Spider Tank or first mate. And I already have a bunch of 1-drops. I think this deck's going to be a late game deck. I still don't have any weapons besides the first mate ping. This might be a mistake to take Spire Tank, but I also need 2-drops, like, pretty badly. Two drops. Tempted to take Spire Tank here. Just think it's a bit better right now. I don't need 2 1/3 hooks. Or do I? No, I'm gonna take the Spire Tank. Mortal Strike. Heroic Strike's fine. Um, Even though the Stormpike Commando, the ping is very useful. But I think this for removal is good. 4 damage can pretty much remove anything on turn 2 or turn 3. Kurokon. Yep, it's gonna be Kurokon. Don't like charge. Ice Rager's below average, so Charger's good. Alright, so Golem or Jeweled Scarab? It's probably gonna be Golem here. I'm trying to think of how many solid 3-drops can you get from a Jeweled Scarab. Not particularly fond of any 3-mana plays from Warrior. Guess you can get like King's Defender, that weapon, the 3 damage weapon. Probably just gotta take the better card here, which is Harvest Golem. Kraken's good. Yeah, it's gonna be Kraken here. I think Warrior is still a late game deck, so we're gonna need some late game value cards. Kraken's one of the best, so no more 3-drops. Wow. No more 3-drops, please. Looking for 2-drops. This card is very interesting. Dark Speaker. It's definitely not this card. This card is garbage. Tentacles? More tentacles. Yeah, I know you guys like tentacles. It's definitely not tentacles. And it's probably not this one. 3 health is just horrible. This stat line is just horrible for a 4 drop. So it's going to be Dark Speaker, but I just want to think about what this synergizes with. Put the 3/6 stats on another body. I guess you put it on the Cobra, that's pretty GG. Or even this Flipman. Yeah, it's gotta be Dark Speaker. I'm not even gonna think about it. Oh, this is good. Another Kraken. You know what? Warrior is a class that can fit 2 Krakens pretty much without thinking. Dark Iron Dwarf's really good, though. It's hard to pass up. I just don't think this deck has enough early plays right now to take advantage of that +2 attack from Dark Iron Dwarf. It's kind of crappy. Hopefully I don't freaking get overrun like right away in the early game. My early game's really lacking. I lack 2 drops. If I can pick up like a Fiery War Axe like along the way, that would be really good. It's gonna be Kraken here. Oh, that's good. Toad. Yep. Pretty much picking any 2 drop right now. 13 cards to go, so yep, Toad's good. Spellbreaker, yeah, it's gonna be Spellbreaker. It's not charge. And it's not gonna be another 3 drop, so it's gonna be this Spellbreaker. Still looking for 2 drops. Corrupted Healbot. Okay, I definitely don't want another Young Priestess. And the Swarmer is definitely not that good for a warrior with no weapons right now. So I guess it's gonna be the Healbot. Well, I guess it makes sense. It's a big enough minion to help me stabilize the board. Yeah. I don't think the 8 health. I don't think I'll be rushing down the opponent, so the 8 health probably won't factor in. Won't be too bad. 6/6 body is still pretty good, so 6/6 body. Oh, Stormwind Champion is generally really strong in almost any class, in almost any deck actually. Um, what is it saying? Hearth Arena is saying that I lack 4 drops and I don't want another late game minion. That's why they picked Harvest Golem over Stormwind Champion. Is my late game really that threatening? 6/8 taunt and 2 Krakens. Abusive Sergeant, go left field, pick Abusive Sergeant. I don't know. Hmm. 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 Hearth Arena gives me Harvest Golem. Harvest Golem. Ten cards left to go. Oh, my early game is so hurting right now. I probably should pick Harvest Golem. Probably should pick Harvest Golem. Yeah, Harvest Golem. Sorry, Pugs fan. No Stormwind Champion. Finally, my weapon. Except I'm up against 2 2-drops. Fuck. Killing me, man. Killing me. Killing me. How many pirates do I have? First mate. That's it. That's no good. Wind Speaker. Noyotron. Noyotron's not a very good 2-drop, I think. This weapon is insane. Insane weapon. 2-drop versus insane weapon. Oh, you're killing me. Am I being a dumbass for passing up this weapon for a 2-drop. I did say I was gonna pick almost any 2-drop. I'm gonna take the 2-drop, I think. How am I gonna win? Let me see. How am I gonna win? I'm gonna win in the late game. 1 execute, 1 removal, 2 removal. I guess this is removal. Two drop. Alright, I think I'm gonna take the 2-drop here. That's really good. Yep, that's a good taunt. Yep. Against these other 2 cards, this is a really fine pick here. Game likes Warbot. Definitely not this guy. Not the Infiltrator. Aspirant. Give your weapon +1 attack. Fuck, it's gonna be the Warbot, isn't it? Fuck. I guess it's a 1-drop. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the Warbot here. That's fine. Inner Rage, that's good. Don't need these 2. Shredder. That's solid. Solid pick. 2-drop versus another 4-drop taunt. It's probably gonna be a 2-drop here. Pretty solid 4s. Yep, 2-drop. Even though this card's really good. I like this card. I think it's good. Bash. It's saying Infiltrator. I like Bash. Yeah. Bash removal reach. Don't have a lot of removal. Don't have a lot of reach. Maybe I do. Yeah, I do have some. Do I need another 1-drop, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 early game plays. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plays on turn 3, so this would be my 5th play. I think I can take Bash. Take Bash. What's Bash good against? 3 damage? It's not a lot. Take Bash. Probably take Bash. Infiltrator, take Bash. I like Bash. I think Bash is fine. Yeah, I'll take Bash. Yep, 2-drop. That's good. Poor Owl. Even if it was 2-drop, I wouldn't pick it here. This guy's no good, so it's gotta be the Murloc. Last pick after this. Garbage. Actually, yeah, this is not pickable. This is mediocre. I was thinking about this Crazed Alchemist with all these super huge taunt minions with their low attack and high health. This thing can really be helpful just for swapping their health and attack. Not to mention it's a 2-drop, so that's fine. Yeah, I think the Alchemist for sure.